quiet because the boys are, I'm in Dylan's work shirt. That's why it's all tore up to shreds. But okay, so, and I'm already getting makeup all over it. So I'm trying to be quiet because the boys are sleeping. If you're wondering what that is behind me, that is a baby lock on one of our closets, so the boys do not get in to the Christmas gifts. My first two, just real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I want to tell you the 2-week wait for this pregnancy, because I feel like I had a lot more symptoms versus my miscarriage and my other two. So with the boys and the miscarriage, I didn't have any symptoms until I was 10 DPO. And when I was 10 DPO, I woke up thirsty, sneezing, frequent urination, all that stuff. Big fat positive. And then it was always faint, but it always came on, like my body just like very in tune with my body. So the moment I had anything going on, it was like, okay, I know something's going on, right? Okay, so with this pregnancy, I went ahead and wrote it down for you guys, okay? 1 DPO to 2 DPO, not a thing. No symptoms, nothing, nada, okay? 3 DPO, I had heartburn, okay? Which I think I actually did have that with my miscarriage around 4 DPO. So I don't know if that meant anything, not really sure, but with this pregnancy, 3 DPO, I got heartburn, okay? And around 4 DPO, it went away. Or around 4 DPO. The next day, it was gone, okay? And then late that night on 4 DPO, late that night on 4 DPO, I don't know, golly, it was probably like 2, not even 2 in the morning, maybe it was like 1. It was pretty late. And I got, like this super sharp pain twice on the right side, which with both the boys, I ovulated on my left side. So, which I don't know if I ovulated on my right side this time, but yeah, like it was like, whoa, like it hurt, okay? So then I started actually get freaked out thinking I'm only 4 DPO, which I guess I was kind of 5 DPO if you want to count it, because I was like 2 in the morning or whatever, or 1 in the morning, whatever it was. So I don't know if you want to count that as 4 DPO or 5 DPO, but I'm counting it as 4 just because of the fact it's only a couple hours into the next day, really. And then that really freaked me out because I was like, sharp pain. I never had a sharp pain with the boys. Like, I never even knew that I was implanting or anything like that. I didn't know when it implanted or anything because I didn't get any sharp pains or anything. So I kept thinking, oh my gosh, like what if this is what if this implanted somewhere it wasn't supposed to implant? This is going to end up in a miscarriage because it happened so early. But then 5 DPO the next day, I had cramping and still like little twinges or whatever you want to call them, just like a little bit of slight cramping, like barely even noticeable, okay? And then the next day at 6 DPO, I will never forget this, okay? I believe that this was on Thanksgiving Day. I'm trying to like prop up my arm. I probably look like I'm like, hello. I'm trying to prop up my arm because this has been really like hurting my arm to hold it up. But okay. So, yeah, I will never forget that day. Like, it was Thanksgiving Day, and I was so bloated. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I remember, like, just feeling so bloated. Like, I remember pulling up my, like, workout yoga pants, like, up over my stomach, and just feeling like it was, like, still, like, you know how, like, you have your little flubber, especially from having kids, and or just from being overweight. Like me, I'm kind of both overweight and from having kids. I have like my pooch, and when I can pull up my pants and it'll cover it, but it was like it was like not covering. Like, so I was like, okay, I was like so bloated. So that was just, and I'm not being over dramatic, okay? Like I was that bloated, and I kept getting very, very slight little cramps. like this, it's almost like this weird empty feeling. I do remember feeling this with each pregnancy, like this empty feeling of your, like, I don't know how to explain it, like your stomach is just kind of being pushed and pulled at the same time, like outward, but it's not a painful feeling. Like it just feels like, you know, like your stomach is going outward, and it's like no stopping it. Like it's like you're bloated, but it's like a different type of bloated. Like it's hard to explain. So anyways, obviously it wasn't the baby growing, because the baby was so small and I hadn't even got my big fat positive yet, but I do believe it's your body getting ready to make room for a baby, whether the baby is big enough for that room or not yet, you know. Okay, and then so I was getting little cramping and twinges and all that, and very bloated 6 DPO, 7 DPO, big fat positive. Okay, and then sneezing. I believe I had some frequent urination, and then that was really it. I just was like, okay. And then the next day, 8 DPO, the frequent urination really started. Continuing to sneeze, stuff like that. And then 9 DPO, that's when my, like, it was like I woke up thirsty all the time. Very thirsty. You know, stuff like that. Which is honestly weird for me too, because like, I know, like, I'm obviously a bigger girl, but like I have IBS. I was diagnosed with IBS when I was 16, even when I was super small. And I've only been able to drink water for probably the past 4 to 5 years, somewhere around, or maybe I guess I was 17 when I got diagnosed with it. And I have hypothyroidism, all that kind of stuff. So like it kind of, drinking other, like, there's only certain things like I can drink. Basically I only drink water, so it's kind of rare that I'll be so thirsty, you know, because it's the only thing I drink. I do not drink other things. Okay. And then yeah, more sneezing on 9 DPO, and basically from there on out, that's what it was, up until 12 DPO. And I mean, of course, obviously same symptoms further along. I continue to sneeze, frequent urination, and I get really thirsty, which I always got really thirsty too when I'm breastfeeding. When I'm breastfeeding, super hungry and way more thirsty than I get when I'm pregnant. Just like thirsty, just gallons of water next to you, like everywhere. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I will put my other videos as well. I have my pregnancy test videos, basically of when I found out I was pregnant, as well as my 6 weeks ultrasound, my 4-week update, my 6 weeks update. Speaking of, tomorrow I will be coming out with my 7-week bump date for you guys. I will be 7 weeks tomorrow, and I'm going to upload that video for you, as well as a few other videos as well. I'm going to be doing the at-home pregnancy tests, like the natural tests that people come up with, like the toothpaste in a cup with your urine, the vinegar with your urine. A lot of people say these aren't real, and then I had a girl get on here and say that it was real. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna check it out myself and just see, because we know that I'm pregnant, so let's just see what it does. And then I think later down the road as well, once I find out whether I'm having a boy or a girl, I do want to try to do that, test the gender prediction and see if it really works or not, and see if that, you know, is really accurate like everyone says it is. I want to kind of tell you guys how it is to have hypothyroidism while being pregnant, having IBS while being pregnant, you know, things like that, how my pregnancies went with all of that. And then there was one other thing but I'm not really sure because I can't remember now. But so yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys on that and let you know what videos are kind of, you know, going to be in the making here coming up, and what you're going to be seeing tomorrow, and stuff like that. So I hope this helped everybody, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Bye guys.